Wellington thrash hapless Southland Stags in 9-try rout. Wellington thrash hapless Southland Stags in 9-try rout. Wellington lock Mangoes on the charge during the Round 8 Mitre 10 Cup match between Southland and Wellington at Rugby Park in Invercargill. The gulf between the top team in the Mitre 10 Cup Championship competition and the struggling bottom of the table Southland team has been exposed. Wellington made 8 changes to its team for the trip down to Invercargill to take on the Stags but still managed to run in 9 tries to 2 in a 61-12 victory. Southland battled away in patches throughout the game but simply lacked the firepower to break down the championship competition leaders. Wellington's Sheridan Rangahuna in action during the Round 8 Mitre 10 Cup match between Southland and Wellington at Rugby Park in Invercargill. Fullback Trent Renata opened the scoring in the 15th minute when Wellington opted to take a scrum instead of lining up a handy penalty shot at goal. From the scrum, they went blind where they had plenty of space to work with and the Southland defence struggled to contain them. Just 3 minutes later Wellington were in again. This time it was Lachlan Mangoes who waltzed through some disappointing tackle attempts from the Stags to score. The conversion from first 5/8 Jackson Gardenbackup pushed the score out to 14-0, but Gardenbackup was on the scoresheet again soon after. He latched onto an intercept from a pass from Southland midfielder Naria Fomai and sprinted away to score Wellington's third try, and by the 23rd minute mark, the visitors were up 21-0. At that point, Wellington were completely dominating and had Southland on the ropes on many occasions. With 4 minutes remaining in the first half they notched up their 4-try bonus point when hooker Asifo Omwa scored from a Wellington drive. The young hooker was back in the action minutes later when he caused the Southland defence nightmares running with the ball on the grandstand touchline, which set up second 5/8 Thomas Amagagenton to score Wellington's 5th first-half try. It pushed it out to a big 35-0 halftime lead. It took just 6 minutes into the second half before Wellington were in again. This time it was replacement back Wes Goosen who scored from a well-worked backline move off a scrum. To Southland's credit, they showed some fight when it all very bleak as they started to dominate possession and territory through the midway point of the second half. While they struggled to break the Wellington defence for a long period, the reward eventually did come. It was replacement flanker Tim Boyes who finished in the corner, but it came on the back of some nice interplay from his loose forward partner Tupusapoga in the lead-up. But that try ended Southland's brief positive period throughout the game. Wellington finished with 3 further tries to replacements Regan Verney, Sitavini Payango, Kamara Haidi Parapar to push out to the big win. The Stags players did provide something to excite the Southland supporters who hung in right until the end of the game when lock Mike McKee was able to score late in the game. Southland now have just 1 game remaining, which is a derby fixture against neighbours Otago in Dunedin next Saturday. Wellington will finish the round-robin stage of their season against Northland in Wellington on Thursday night. Wellington's home semi-final is already locked up as they search for a promotion to the top-flight premiership competition. Wellington 61, Trent Renata, Will Mangoes, Jackson Gardenbackup, Asifo Omwa, Wes Goosen, Regan Verney, Sitavini Payango, Kamara Haidi Parapar tries, Jackson Gardenbackup 4 con, Renata 2 con, Southland 12, Tim Boyes, Mike McKee tries, Greg Dyer con.